There's Jacob deGrom ready for his 6th start of the year.
Well, the Toyota numbers for Jacob deGrom are always extra special. His last 8 starts versus Miami, he's 6-1, and the Mets are 7-1.
Birdie in the box, and the first pitch of the night is away for ball 1. It's truncated season, and right now they're going to make a difference. And deGrom gets his first strike in last Wednesday. Get back on something more normal. And he gets birdie looking to start the night at 100 miles an hour on the outside corner. deGrom.
When you watch deGrom right now as he paints that outside corner,
Joyce in right field tonight. He's now 36 years old.
In the season against the Mets.
But he takes this one high for ball 4. He's 0 for 3 in this series. And he takes a fastball strike 1. 0-2 to Aguilar, and he grounds one down to third. A chance for 2. Davis to second. Then McNeil to first. Good stretch by Alonso, and they turn the 5-4-3 double play to get deGrom through the opening inning. Header yesterday, and he goes after
a whip to throw it in there.
2-2 coming, and Dickerson fouls off. 2-2 to Dickerson. And he struck him out with a fastball at 100 miles an hour.
Well, as the ball coming off his fingers, the grip, you can see the
night last night. Anderson had 3 double. They're non-outfielder left fielders. Monday it seems to have gotten him pointed in the right direction. There's a slider off the plate. 3-2 coming. And he just got a piece of that on deck. 3-2 coming. And Anderson able to take outside. Ball 4. 3 times in a row was Brett Saber. Diaz flies one out to left, and Dom Smith ambles in under it. 2 out. When the Marlins had to their credit, due to Alfaro, and he struck him out with the high heat. 3rd strikeout for deGrom. He was 0 for 5 yesterday. So you're saying John Birdie is the and does that mean anything other than 98, 99 upper stratosphere of the strike zone? And VR is out on game 1 yesterday for the Marlins. He's hitting 423. I mean, a league average against deGrom. The league is hitting 192. And Rojas fouls off the slider. There have been so many studies done the last couple of years. As Rojas goes down on strikes, the difference is in balls. But now you've got, actors and how they're able to grip it. And 0-2 to Birdie. And he struck him out, just blew it right by him. And Jacob deGrom strikes out the side in the 3rd inning. 2 walks deGrom has given up tonight. And he fouls off the triangle on the right side.
Again, for the 3rd time in a row.
Popped up shallow center. Nimmo got a late start coming in, and that ball is off the leg of Smith. Joyce racing for second, and the sidearm throw by Dom is not in time. I mean,
try, and a night after we saw one.
The perfect game by Philip Umber was the. Did you pitch in that series?
No.
And he hits a soft ground ball. deGrom looks at third, but he'll have to go to first with it. Gets the out there, and Joyce moves over. Tom up. AD, who acknowledged that today. He said he Dickerson. And that clicks off the bat. Right.
Boy, he'll have his lower hand.
1-2 coming. And he grounds one down to first. That'll score a run. Alonso makes the play. Joyce comes in. Very aggressive. Almost to the point of recklessness.
Player base-to-base teams.
Wouldn't the game be more fun if every being that aggressive player that sets a tone?
Chance.
Anderson takes outside as that happens. 3-2 coming. And he got him looking. Side retired. 7 strikeouts for deGrom. The Marlins scratch out a run. And the rookie hits this year. That's pulled into right field. Now he's given up 22 as that falls for a hit. Diaz takes a turn, but Conforto gets it in quickly and holds him to a single.
Maybe.
Like that. And Alfaro is out on strikes for the second time through 4 1/3. And Diaz is running, and it's fouled back. Mainstream. And he gets him looking that night. Which might be the last. Popped up right behind the bag. Alonso into foul ground, and that retires the side. Halfway through at Citi Field, 2-1 New York. Third tour of the Marlins batting order. John Birdie takes a slider on me to remind everybody, as I remind myself, it's as it was. So how about this? A little weird. And Birdie goes after a high fastball and strikes out for the 3rd time. That's 10 strikeouts for deGrom. Pop fly double. He scored a run in the 4th and tried to bunt. He struck out 10 or more. And a half swing, and he went around, and it's 0-2.
And for Nimmo, he said the biggest differentiator game today that he's faced anyway, where you cannot see that red dot that hitters talk about all the time as he strikes out Joyce on the changeup right there.
Characterize it as a cutter rather than a slider because of that?
In that pitch is 2 pitches, right, Gary? Have a little better career.
And he gets Aguilar on strikes, and for the 2nd time tonight, Jacob deGrom has struck out the side. He's got an even dozen. Singing the praises of Ray Ordonez the other night, and rightly so, because he's the best.
Kevin Elster was. All of 6'2", 200 pounds.
He's driven in the only run on a ground ball out. And he fouls one down the line.
VR.
1-2. And he strikes out Dickerson with high heat. That's a baker's dozen for deGrom.
Per hour, and he has plenty of these Marlins hitters shaking their head.
Dickerson struck out his last time up.
Where he releases the ball closer to the hitter than just about any pitcher in the game.
And Anderson lays off. And make it 14 as he gets Anderson looking. Jacob deGrom ties his career high with 14 strikeouts. And a 2-0. And he swings 3-0. Alonso with a sprawling stop from his knee. Throws him outside, retired. With some help from Alonso, deGrom has retired 9 in a row. A 14 strikeout gem for Jake tonight. 4-1 Mets at the 7th inning stretch.